Lake Kariba, situated 365 kilometers northwest of Zimbabwe's capital Harare, becomes the annual home for the Kariba Invitation Tigerfish Tournament, also known as Kitft. This year's Kitft introduced and enforced new rulings to keep with the wider sport ideal of fair play, giving all competitors fairness throughout the competition. Anglers arrive at Charara Bay a few days before in preparation for the tournament. Boats of varying sizes and anglers from all walks of life make Charara Bay home for a week of planning and participating in a demanding 3 days of fishing. The practice of pre-baiting has been banned, and for 12 weeks prior to the event, any offenders would receive up to a 10-year ban from Kitft. Registration of participants is essential in maintaining lake safety and is key to the well-being of the tournament. Tags are the beginning of Kitft's lake's safety and are distributed to relevant captains, who are required to hand them to the beaconed boats prior to each day's start. Adequate fuel needs are imperative for anglers. Briefings at the Marshals meeting specify accurate applications of new rulings, as well as verifying boats complying with Kitft and lake safety regulations. Marshals also corroborate permitted areas for fishing on the lake.
I'm just here officially to say the Kariba Invitation Tiger Tournament is now officially open, and welcome to you all. Thank you.
Captains and their teams are briefed on the lake and security dangers by tournament director. The lake captain. National parks. And Zimbabwe Republic Police. Pre-tournament tension is evident amongst the crowd of participants, as we find out from last year's 2008 winners, Meneer Danny Swart and Garth Bemister.
A lot more effort into it this year. We've changed a couple of our tactics, try and keep up with the different methods of fishing. The tournament being a bit later this year, I think that's going to have an influence on the amount of fish we're going to catch. I think we're going to have a good tournament.
And runners-up, Quentin LaRue and Peter Lawson.
Second quite a few times. Too embarrassed to tell you how many times we've come second, but we're aiming for a first this year.
This is my 30th year this year, and I love it. I'll keep on coming in back and abrupt until I can't come anymore.
Geraldine Ingram reveals a passion for the sports legacy, leading us into the beginning of day one. very Kitft dynamic start to day one, a great deal of expectation hangs in the humid Kariba air. Marshals receive further briefing on outlawed fishing methods.
Demarcation area, that is not permitted.
Good teamwork is required for better placing in the tournament. With 2 boats per team, one will cast for volume and the other for bonus fish. Near Tsetse Island, the Doba Doba or chamming technique is used for the quantity criterion. Anglers aim to reach the 20 fish per team maximum. Charter S Redden, the 2008 winner, utilizes the trolling technique near the bream pads for the bonus fish facet of the struggle for position. With fortune arriving early in the day for Louise Swart, we return to the Tsetse Island region. Spinning and waiting is the strategy for the Doba Doba method. The spinning method can be used with live bait or conventionally manufactured lures. Tournament director Rod Bennett alludes to Charter S Redden's progress later in the day, with seemingly no end in sight for their bonus fish catch-all. High returns also for Charter B U-Link by way of down-rigging with their trolling. Though trolling has been utilized for half a dozen years, anglers are prohibited from fishing within a 50-meter radius of all bream pods. The down-reading technique allows anglers to set their bait at a given depth. The best depth is established through skill, practice, and know-how. With downriggers set, the rods are placed in their ready position and anglers wait for the strike. Not on the bonus side yet for Charter B U-Link.
Where?
Is that your first bonus fish, Ian?
Like the other one.
Ian and Merinda Wheeler teaming up really well on day one. Ian, is that the second one? The first weighed bonus fish gives teams double points for that particular fish. And with the Wheeler party, it was starting to look like one. A saturated cooler box and still more fishing time.
That's actually an upgrade, eh?
The anglers must give good time to reach Way Bay before cut-off time. Whilst some cooler boxes are full of tiger, others just hold the big ones. Anticipation is high at the Les Stewart Way Bay as anglers wait for the start of last year's top 10 weigh-in.
For today, the first day of Kitft 2009.
Yeah, in the bay.
No GPS revelations from LSC Bushcats.
This is my 38th year and I'm very chuffed to have a fish like this on the first day.
4.940.
Chatter Axis Shiloh Swat wishes for that first bonus. Day one's crown goes to Chatter BU Link, who maintained consistency in the volume and higher mass criterion. Remington Gold keep their customary second place. And Chatter S Raiden dropping to fourth place, despite landing bonuses. As day 2 dawns, we expect another standard electrifying start. Quinton LaRue of Remington Gold comes by some hard luck with a breakdown, resorting to charming in order to stay in the top 10. His team calls for a replacement boat. Team Toyota is landing catches through trolling. They are on the bite and are confident with their spot near Antelope. More tiger fillets in preparation for bagging out. Team Nason worked supremely despite the rough and windy condition in the heart of the lake. Ivan Wilson, Kitft winner in 1994 and 1999, near Tsetse using charming and playing the waiting game. We asked for comment on the new ruling.
I think it's a good thing. I've been trying to get it going for many, many years.
And newer fishing techniques.
Most of these guys that are catching the big fish now are trolling around the cages. And that's where they get the big fish.
You're not doing too bad yourself here, Ivan. But even at Tsetse, Doba Doba still yields the big ones. Grimwood Cook's location also gives up large catches. A lot of hard work paying off.
Some hard work to do now.
Trolling seems to be the way for size and quantity today as we watch Andy Ferreira of Team Calco Petroleum. Ooh, any sunshade would do for the midday heat. Sandra Pina lands the largest fish of the day at the time of the catch. At 10.7 kg, we trust that she'll come away with the big prize. There's certainly no chance of losing out on the bonus points as a result of weight loss through the heat of the day, unlike Shiloh's from day one. Could there be another big one for her partner? Not quite there.
I love it.
Shiloh at a tree line watches and waits for that strike that might make up for missing the bonus points on day one.
One fish, two fish.
And Team Nissan A with just a few. Shiloh moves back to the pans, hoping to make progress on his placing.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, on the scale we have a fish weighing 12,735.
Day 2 closes with an even bigger fish caught. Martinez van Rensburg did not relinquish this opportunity. The record for the tournament, having been reset with this specimen, would revive anglers for the final day of the tournament. Mainstay Zim and Shiloh's Chatter Axe both moved up 4 places to 3rd and 4th place respectively. Chatter Axe Redan dropped from 4th to 6th, with the top 2 spots remaining unchanged from day 1. We ask of their prospects leading into day 3.
And we've decided that it's make or break, so we're pulling out all stops. We're going to try and get some big fish. We're targeting about 80 points. If we can get that, we'll win the tournament. But obviously we don't want to risk falling out of the top 10. So we've got a balance between 50 and 80 points, and that should do it.
Another gritty start to day 3 and a final chance for Chatter Axe Redan to move back up the table.
Go, go, go.